Hello everyone, it's me, Angela Martin, with my colleague Matthew DuPont.
Hi.
And today we're going to discuss the hints and the tips within Apple Intelligence. I don't know about you, Matthew, but I've had this question a lot from clients
Mm-hmm.
asking how Apple Intelligence work, what is the tools, etc. And though you point them to it, you find out that they still use Apple Intelligence on a very basic level.
Yes.
Even for those who are using AI already, find it a bit challenging and so on, and not even knowing the benefit that comes along with it, about the privacy, etc., that goes along with it as well.
Yeah.
Now, the major challenge obviously is the compatibility, first of all, as well as the setup. That is one thing. So I think maybe that's a good starting point for us. What do you think?
100%. I agree with you. So, just to reiterate to everyone watching, the Apple Intelligence is compatible with any MacBook utilizing the M1 chip or newer,
Mm.
as well as the new MacBook Neo, which of course utilizes the A18 Pro chip.
Mhm.
Any iPad that is utilizing the M1 chip or newer, not forgetting the iPad mini, which currently uses the A17 Pro chip, as well as the iPhone 15 Pro or newer as well. From a compatibility side, as long as you meet that criteria, all should be good to go. In addition to that, I think we should just touch on the setup, as you
Oh,
mentioned, Angela.
yes. Oh,
Do
yes.
you want to go ahead and get started on
Sure,
that,
sure,
please?
sure, sure. As you guys can see, I'm on my iPad now going to settings.
Mm-hmm.
And in settings, inside of my Apple Intelligence and Siri setting, you would see that I've got the green button, which is open now. If you're in a situation on your iPhone, on your Mac, or in your iPad, if what Matthew said, you've got a compatible device. If you don't see that green button, means that your language setting on your device is not corresponding with the language setting on your Apple Intelligence. So, first of all, what you need to do is, if you're in that situation,
Mm-hmm.
go to General. Under General, go to language and region,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see there my region is South Africa, and I'm on English.
Mm-hmm.
And if I go to Apple Intelligence and Siri, you can see that it corresponds to the English South Africa and the setting in the side as well.
I see.
So with that, I can see that the little green button is now available.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at the same time, guys, when you do set this up, it's going to install for a while. It's going to actually show you the percentage below the Apple Intelligence word. And if you scroll further down, if it's complete, if it's 100% loaded,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see that you will have the extensions as well. This makes it interesting because now you can add in the ChatGPT extension to your Apple Intelligence. And this, as I mentioned earlier on, works hand in hand with the privacy side, because I get this a lot, Matthew, with clients. Why must I load ChatGPT into my Apple Intelligence when I can download the app and utilize it in that way as well?
Mm-hmm.
And my answer to them always is you want to take advantage of the privacy side.
Yeah.
Because whatever prompts that you push through your Apple Intelligence using ChatGPT is not saved on the OpenAI servers. It actually is removed as soon as the prompt is actioned. So take advantage of that, guys. Please do. And now you can see that I've got my use ChatGPT switched on, and you can also sign in if you want to. So whether it's a paid for or free account. So that is how you can do it on the iPad.
Mm-hmm.
On the Mac side, Matthew?
So on the Mac side, Angela, what we are going to do is we are just going to head over to System Settings. We are just going to ensure that we have General selected. Just going to scroll slightly down to Language and Region. And as we can see, currently my preferred language has been set to English South Africa. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down to Apple Intelligence and Siri. And as we can see, once again, my language has been set to English South Africa. So because they match up, shouldn't have any issues or any problems.
So similar to that on my iPad, basically.
100%, Angela.
Yeah.
And then just to expand on what you were saying as well, as soon as I scroll down a little bit underneath extensions, we see our ChatGPT option. And should you have an account, you are able to either activate it or sign in as well, should you need to.
Okay, awesome.
So, Angela, I think that takes care of the setup side of things. Do you want to go ahead and get us started? Show us a few of the awesome tips that you have. Go.
So, guys, first of all, that I want to start with is how we can utilize Siri as a digital assistant. Now, a good starting point is to use the "What can I do in?" right? So I'm just gonna double tap at the bottom of my screen, which I love about
So amazing.
iPad OS 26,
Uh-huh.
that you can just activate Siri like that. And here I'm just gonna type in the prompt, and this is very much based on how you prompt.
Yeah.
So first of all, what can I do? Let's say in calendars.
Okay.
And there you can see this is what I can use in my Siri
Mhm.
with calendars, but I can also do it with any app that's on my device. Some apps I give you only a few things, like for instance, if I say, what can I do in mail?
Okay.
Now, if I do that, you will see it will only give me these two options. And this is what I always tell my clients. If you want to or utilize different prompts, go ahead, because this is what I discovered with mail. So you can create even an email, even those are the prompts you can actually in Siri say to write an email. So I've written a prompt into my Siri.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just going to hit the return key,
Mm-hmm.
and there you can see it's now asking to use ChatGPT. And there you can see now it's coming up and asking me which email address I want to use for myself.
Yes.
I can just select this one, and there it comes up. And you can see there's my subject nicely laid out.
Mm-hmm.
And I can now specify the name of the recipient. I can even add in another email address if I wanted to,
Okay.
and send it forth, and I can change from which email address it's coming from,
That is
and so
very
on.
cool.
And this is all done within Siri,
Yes.
which is actually pretty cool. And this is what I deem as a digital assistant.
Yes,
Right.
very much so. Very much so.
So that is my quick tip that I would recommend that we can utilize within our Siri on our iPad.
Awesome. If I may just add one that I've been using myself lately,
Sure.
Angela, I'm just going to go ahead and activate my Siri. I've pre-copied my prompt just because I don't want to type
Yeah.
too long. Just going to go ahead and paste it. But in my prompt, I've asked it to write an email to Angela Martin explaining in the body of the email why Apple Intelligence is a safer tool to use within your environment,
That's a good
despite
prompt.
having a strict AI usage policy in the workplace,
Wow.
let's say. When it comes to me with emails, I'm okay, but it's always nice to have that digital assistant to your point as well.
Exactly.
So I'm just going to go ahead and hit enter. And as we saw on Angela's iPad, it's also asking me, do I want to utilize ChatGPT? In this case, yes, I do. And as we can see, it's given me a fantastic result. If I'm happy with it, I can just go ahead and click on the share icon on the right, and I'll have a download option as well. And as we can see, I've now successfully saved that download to my desktop. Let's go ahead and have a look how it came out. And as we can see, a beautifully drafted email that I can just copy and paste should I wish to. But Angela, I must say as well, one of the best things that I've been enjoying myself so much with Apple Intelligence is writing tools.
Wow. Yes, me too.
What I would like to do is I'm just going to go ahead and open my mail, and I'm going to go ahead and compose one to Angela. And I'd love to share such a cool tip with writing tools. So I'm going to use that very same document that I've just saved to my desktop. I'm going to click on my writing tools button. I'm going to click on compose, and I'm going to go ahead and click on the little plus button on the side here.
Okay.
And what it allows me to do is it allows me to add a reference. So whether that is going to be a photo or a document, for example, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and select document. I'm going to select the Apple Intelligence email Word doc that's on my desktop. I'm going to open it, but I'm going to take it a step further. And I'm going to say, based on the info in this document, what would be the best practices for utilizing AI in the workplace? And let's see what it comes up with for me. So I don't really have to do any of the heavy lifting for this mail. I've given my source material. I know that I'm more or less on the right track, but I just wanted to sound with a little bit more impact. As we can see, I've got a beautifully tailored mail for me, but I can take it a step further. If for whatever reason I maybe want to keep the content, but maybe just change the tone, I can highlight all of this. I can select writing tools once again, and you'll see I now have additional options on the side to either make it friendly, make it professional, or make it more concise as well. But Angela, I know you have been trying out writing tools yourself, and before I hand it over back to you, think I found something out that I think you'll like.
Oh, okay.
Check this out.
Show, please show.
I'm going to open up that very same document that Siri created for me. I'm going to highlight the body of my email content and I'm going to right click. Do you notice anything specific?
So the writing tools is in Microsoft Word under the menu as well.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
I wonder if I can actually do that on the iPad. I haven't seen it on the iPad yet.
Let's give it a go.
Okay, awesome. So guys, that's actually a brilliant tip. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna open my Microsoft Word as well.
Mhm.
And in Word, I'm actually gonna use a new document. If I do you did a secondary click, right?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, okay. I see there it is as well on my side.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it there before. Wow. So if I'm not going to writing tools and go to arts, I see the same. And oh, there's the plus. Oh, as soon as I click it, it opens a plus, and I can also bring in a file, an image, and talk
100%.
about that. So I can actually do all of that stuff over there. I'm actually going to test it with something, but before we get into that, I want to talk about the image playgrounds.
Uh-huh.
So if I go to my image playgrounds, you can see I've been busy with it, eh?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah. So one thing I picked up about the Apple Intelligence now with the completed image playgrounds
Mhm.
is not only can I create images by putting a description in, like for instance, I can say dog on the beach.
Mhm.
And then it will just create the different options right here. But besides doing that, I can also go to person and select the image of myself.
Okay.
And then from there, oh, let me take that option away there.
Mhm.
And then what it will do is it will just generate the image of myself, different images, but I can also choose different options as well. I can go from illustration to, but I can also go into ChatGPT and share my image with ChatGPT. Again, guys, what's so cool about this is, of course, the privacy side.
Mhm.
So this image doesn't stay on the ChatGPT service. With Apple Intelligence, obviously, your info is private. So I can say share with ChatGPT, and I can change it into any other style. I can make it into a watercolor painting, etc. What I picked up just by the by, Matthew, is that you can actually add to addition to your image as well. So I can go to person,
Mhm.
and there's the edit button, and now I can give myself some hair as well.
Oh,
I can make myself bald, give myself shorter shorter than what it is, or I can just make it braids and see what we look with braids on. And I can also just add in eyewear. Let me make it, put it with sunglasses.
okay.
And once I selected that, and actually I'm not gonna go ChatGPT, I'm just gonna do a straight animation, and there you can see that it's now done that.
Oh, wow.
Those options as well with sunglasses and so on.
Cool.
If I want to save that, I can just click on save. There we go, done, dusted. So Matthew, that is what I can show in terms of my image playgrounds. But that little tip that you showed about using Apple Intelligence and Microsoft applications like Microsoft Word, tell me, can you use it in Outlook too?
You can definitely. You can utilize it whether you're a Mac Mail user or an Outlook user. More than able to utilize writing tools on either
And
way.
I take it it's the same way. You just in the mail body, just do a secondary click and
100%.
show writing tools. Oh, that's awesome.
Correct.
So guys, you can see how you can utilize your Apple Intelligence within your iPad as well as your Mac. We hope that these hints and tips will be good for you and it will help you out a lot. And that's me, Angela Martin, and Matthew.
Thank you.
All of the best and stay safe out there. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.